Hey Gemini, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Wednesday, January 13th. Let's see what's going on with my Geminis. At the heart of your reading, we have you taking that first step away from the familiar and embarking on a new journey in unfamiliar territory. What's the challenge that Gemini is facing? You're not wanting to go too fast here. You're feeling like there's a little too much momentum behind you, like the energies around you are just trying to push you into this and you're resisting it. You're saying, like, listen, I'm taking the first step away from my comfort zone here. Don't push me, don't rush me. But nevertheless, these energies continue. What are my Geminis focused on? The Fool reversed. So, I mean, you've already taken the first step, but you're acting like you're still safe at home. It's like you've come up with the plan, you're one step on your journey, and you're like, all right, that's enough. That's enough. I proved to myself that I could start the journey, and now I'm just going to pause here. The Fool reversed is like, in this situation, it feels like just saying, like, look, I took the leap of faith. Look, I did it. The Fool goes on a long journey. The Fool goes on the journey of the entire major arcana of the tarot. It's not just about one step, but I think that's the way you're seeing it right now. You're like, all right, one step, I'm done. That's enough for me. In the recent past, we have the Two of Needles. This is the decision that led up to you moving in this new direction. Albeit as gradually as it may be. The energy of your environment, we have the Death card in reverse. This is major life changes. The fact that it's reverse tells me that A, you're rolling with it. You're embracing these changes. You're not trying to resist it. And B, that it's not as traumatic as it could have been. So by embracing change and working with these new energies, you're setting yourself up for a much smoother experience. Show me what comes up in the near future. Oh, interesting. Look at you. You will move forward on your journey, but you're going to see it as something different. You're going to see it as moving in a whole new direction. The Eight of Potions is saying, well, let's wrap up here, and I have something more important to do off on the other side of the horizon. So I'm going to be heading off in the distance. Toodaloo. Tell me more about the Eight of Potions. Is this a continuation of the journey, or is it moving in a new direction entirely? We have the King of Needles. So you're, after a period of analyzation and the Eight of Needles reversed, releasing some fears, doubts, and insecurities, you will be able to embark on the journey. Oh, I see what they're saying here. Okay. So what's required in order to move beyond that first step that we were talking about initially here in your read, where that Fool energy is like, all right, I took the first step. That's all I need to do, right? Can I go home now? To move past that, it's going to take a realization of everything that you need to leave behind, making peace with that, and then setting a goal for the destination. What is over the horizon that you're headed toward? In the Eight of Potions, which is the cups, the name that they use in this deck for the Suit of Cups, it signifies emotion. It's an emotional decision to pursue self-evolution. What's going to make you happier? And as human beings in this mortal existence, stagnancy gets old. Stagnancy gets stagnant. It's like you stay the same and there's no more reward there. It gets boring, it gets stale, it gets old. And this is a waking up from that energy, saying, all right, yeah, this used to please me. I worked really hard to get where I am, and now it's stagnant. And in order to shake off the dust and be happier, it's time to move in a new direction. So I think it's a shift of perspective after you analyze the situation and let go of some fears, doubts, and or insecurities about the situation, which I see you doing. So you're on the right track here. It's like, I'm going to go on this journey, but I'm going to do it my own way. Your surprise energy is the Ace of Potions. I believe we've had this as your surprise energy before, or something very similar. It's like this new start in love. Now, this could be a general energy of, you're leaving the 8 behind to go off in pursuit of something more fulfilling, and then you find across the horizon something that's more fulfilling. Another potential outcome here is that you're freeing yourself up or putting yourself in alignment with, like, you're going to come into contact with someone who could be a potential romantic interest for you. It's like by going on this journey that universe is nudging you toward, somewhere down the line, your paths are going to intersect. And had you stayed where you were, you would have never come into contact with this person. Show me hopes and fears. Three of Presents. Well, this is more hopeful than fearful. It's saying that you believe you have a lot to offer here, and you're confident in the value that you provide. What you're looking for from anyone else that you involve in your life is for them to do the same. Give their best, provide value and insight. This is also a strong energy of collaboration, working together, working for the common good. I feel like you're hopeful in your own ability to do this as well. And the end result, okay, we've got a pair on the deck now, with the King and Queen of Needles now showing up. That's the swords in this deck. That's all about the mind and understanding. So the Queen has this unique ability to see through all of the facade, all of the spin, to the truth of a situation. And not just the truth of the fact in front of her, but she sees how it all connects. She sees what it means. So by going through this situation, you'll find yourself with a perspective that you understand what this is all about. And you'll know what you want to do about it. Because I do feel very much like for you to really embrace this energy, you have to feel like you understand it better. So this is like the biggest victory that you could have with that desire in mind. Show me advice for Gemini. How can Gemini make use of these energies for their highest and best good? Interesting. I did not expect this to show up. We have the Knight of Presents reversed as the advice. I think this is saying, don't listen to that reader telling you that you're stuck. It's like you're doing things at the pace that you want, and you should feel empowered to stop at any stage along your journey. Like, just because there's this momentum behind you, it doesn't mean that you have to jump in the stream and let it take you forward. You are completely able and empowered to drop an anchor and have a picnic. Like, your rowboat is in the middle of this raging rapid, and whenever you want to, you are allowed to pause for however long you want. You don't have to feel rushed in this situation. So, Gemini, I hope that helped. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.